This Smash Bros. Ultimate leak talks about the final 3 DLC fighters. Let's break it down and talk all about it.
Block content.
What's happening, my blocked buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. And today's a very special day. Not only do we get to break down a lot more of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's DLC, because of course the final 3 fighters are still left to be revealed, but every single day it feels like we have more information, more things to speculate about, more rumors, but also it's a day where my intern has actually started working on Blocked Content too, so everyone, give a big hand, new thumbnails, new way of working within the YouTube space, and of course a lot more video instead of video slideshows. So it's going to be a lot more fun from here on out. Thank you guys so much for joining. It is a brand new day, a brand new year. I'm super excited to talk more about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with you guys today, because every day it feels like leakers share more inside information about future DLC characters, about cut characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, about wish fulfillment, and generally just who we want to see in that fighter's pass before it's all over. And people have been talking for the longest time that these final 3 fighters could be the final 3 fighters to just happen to be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate at all. So potentially this could be the last time that we see fighters included in the biggest crossover game of all time. The characters that we are sharing information about today are characters that are very familiar with a lot of you, and there's one character in there that hasn't been talked about quite a lot, but also it does make sense, especially considering the leak we talked about 2 days ago that was about the Namco Bandai of it all. So a lot to talk about, a lot to break down, but generally just really curious what you guys think about these 3 choices, and of course the leak in general. So please hit that like button and subscribe to this channel, and let's go into some more information about this specific leak. And of course, I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Block, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube content? Whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next Question Blocked episode. So I wanted to dive headfirst into the information because it is quite interesting to break down. There is actually some Fighters Pass info here. Now, of course, take this with a grain of salt, like we do every day, but it's just, dream away at this possibility. It says, I know the remaining DLC fighters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and they break it down right here with the Smash letter. They are: number 1, Ryu Hayabusa from the Ninja Gaiden franchise. Number 2, Crash Bandicoot from the Crash Bandicoot franchise. And number 3, Siegfried from the Soul Calibur franchise. If you don't believe me, he adds, just know that we will be getting more information on Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury on January 13th. And as of the moment of this posting, January 13th hasn't happened yet, so we don't especially know if this is true, if stuff like this is actually going to happen. But yes, it's been long rumored that we might be getting more information about Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, because a lot more leaks are talking about that game, and specifically, what is the Bowser's Fury of it all? Of course, Super Mario 3D World is going to be played online in some sort of fashion. People have been rumoring that it is actually online co-op, which would be incredible for a lot of people to be able to co-op that game online. But what would Bowser's Fury then be? And well, if this piece of information actually points to January 13th, we might actually be finding out what are those new levels, what is that new campaign, and if that is true, if we are getting that January 13th little direct or video or information about the game, then we might have more information in favor of these 3 characters. Now, I think that these 3 characters are very interesting in their own right, because 2 of them we've been rumoring for the longest time. So yeah, in my mind, Crash Bandicoot and Ryu Hayabusa make complete sense. Not only because I think that a lot of fans really want the 2 characters, but also because moveset-wise, I think these characters totally fit within Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. If you think about Crash Bandicoot, not only, of course, does this character fit in terms of, being a Sony rep first off, right, and not even being included in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, right? That was a real weird thing where, like, Crash Bandicoot wasn't in that game. I mean, why wasn't he in there? So crazy. And then, of course, moveset-wise, Crash Bandicoot already pretty much has everything mapped out. Now, also Crash Bandicoot has, of course, now appeared on the Nintendo Switch in different games, but we haven't seen Crash for It's About Time yet on the Nintendo Switch. So maybe those two things will actually coincide. Maybe we'll see Crash Bandicoot and that new game both on the Nintendo Switch. So Crash and Smash and Crash It's About Time on the Switch. Now, in terms of Ryu Hayabusa, of course, there's already been some partnership. We know that there was a Ninja Gaiden game for the 3DS. There have been other things quite like it. So it is very possible. There's already been precedent and, cooperation between these companies. And generally, Ryu Hayabusa is a character that started out on the NES, was a very classic game that a lot of people loved, reimagined for, of course, the new age within the Xbox games. I think that they did a really good job with those games, and of course, transforming that Ninja Gaiden franchise into something more hack and slash was a very good bet for them, and the character, of course, being included in the fighting games Dead or Alive. So really cool bet over there, and I think generally it is a moveset that we can really use in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Of course, people will always be saying, oh, more sword fighters in Smash Bros. Right, that's exactly what we needed. But in this sense, I think that more characters that are sword wielding just need a special something that no other sword wielder has. If you compare Sephiroth to other sword fighters, well, you might find some things that are very different. Of course, Sephiroth's sword is super lengthy and has a very different way of working than, say, someone like Marth or even Link, or even characters that have a very different property with their sword, like Ganondorf or even Ike, right? Those are heavy sword wielders. Now, I think that a character like Ryu Hayabusa could, of course, have a katana that could move really quickly, not be that powerful, but just be full of combo potential. And Ryu Hayabusa also has some other tricks up his sleeve. So in that sense, I think it could totally work. That character could be fast on his feet, very light, but maybe not the strongest character, and just racking up combos, a little bit like Sheik is in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate right now. Now, in terms of Siegfried, I think that that is also super interesting. That character, I think, is really fun. That world, and generally just Soul Calibur of it all, is full of mythology and these strong characters with their own combos and their own little worlds. I would have loved to see Nightmare, but I mean, Siegfried is kind of like the light side version of that character and is also pretty synonymous with that franchise, so I could actually definitely see it happening. So about these three characters, I'm really curious if you guys in the comments have any thoughts, so let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear if you guys have any specific ideas about what these three characters' movesets would be like, so put them down. Of course, I'd love to hear what you guys think of this. If you comment down below, that could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is, who of these three do you want in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? And as for a previous comment question winner, our answer actually comes to us from our user, Assassin's Creed Pro 4000 Jones, saying, my predictions for a 2021 Nintendo Direct. Let's begin. Number 1, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Cross Doom Eternal. Number 2, Xbox Game Pass for Nintendo Switch. Number 3, Mario Kart 9 Reveal Trailer. Number 4, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Number 5, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Remastered and Marvel vs. Capcom 3 HD Edition. Number 6, Killer Instinct for Nintendo Switch. Number 7, new content for Nintendo Switch Online. Number 8, some brand new amiibo. And number 9, Pokemon Sword and Shield trailer with a new Pokemon. Number 10, more Nintendo Switch games are coming soon in 2021. Number 11, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Cross Soul Calibur, which of course coincides with today's information. Number 12, Super Mario Odyssey 2. And number 13, a final announcement, a reveal trailer for the new Nintendo Switch Pro. So Assassin's Creed Pro 4000 Jones, thank you so much for sending in your comment. I think that these are really cool predictions. I love the Smash Brothers of it all. These really cool collaborations would be awesome to see in the game. So thank you so much. And thank you guys all for sending in your comments. These are always a ton of fun to read through. And of course, a big shout out to our latest Patreon supporters and the super chat that you guys send during our live streams. You guys make blocked content possible. So if you want to have yourself created in blocked content style, join me for a live discussion, or even have your own ideas become animations on this channel, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. There's a bunch of incredible rewards there, and they're waiting for you. And remember, if you are not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, hit subscribe now. Smash that like button and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner with, as always, more blocked content. See ya!